Hello and welcome to another video for SAT Maths. Today's topic is inequalities in one variable. We will start looking at questions. We'll build up ideas on the way. If you have any questions, please make sure to drop them down in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. Okay. This says which of the following is the best is a solution set for the system of one variable inequalities where x minus 3 is less than 5 and x plus 2 is greater than 7. So x minus 3 is less than 5. So x is less than 8 and x plus 2 is greater than 7. So x is greater than 7 minus 2, which is greater than 5. Okay, now these for these brackets, how do you understand what these brackets are? What I can tell you from here is that uh, it doesn't work on this. These round brackets that you have, okay, this means that the number is not included as is in our case that x is less than 8, x equals to 8 is not included in this. Therefore, you will put a round bracket. Okay. Similarly, you will have a round bracket for 5 as well. If there is a square bracket like that, this means that the number is included. So my answer is going to be round bracket 5 comma 8 comma sorry, round bracket after that. Okay. Okay, that's correct. Let's move on to the next question. It says find t greater than 0 for the following expressions to be greater than 0. So 3 over t is greater than 5 over 8. Now I will cross multiply. This will come here and this will come there. So I get 3 times 8 is 24 and greater than 5t. Then 5 gets divided on the other side. 24 divided by 5 on my calculator is 4.8. So t is less than 4.8. Okay, so t is less than 4.8. What is less than 4.8? 4 is less than 4.8. So I will pick that out as the correct answer. Now these are what? These are absolute valued inequalities. There are two ways of solving absolute valued inequalities. I'm going to demonstrate the easier way right now. Okay, and I'm going to tell you that x minus 2 is modulus of x minus 2 is greater than 7. So whenever you remove this sign called the modulus, there are two possibilities that always generate. One is with the plus and the other is with the minus. So I'm going to say that x minus 2 is greater than 7 plus 7 and x minus 2 is less than minus 7. Remember to invert the sign whenever you have a negative. Invert the sign whenever you introduce a negative. So this becomes x is greater than 7 plus 2. So x is greater than 9 and x is less than minus 7 plus 2. So x is less than minus 5. So I'm going in opposite directions. So I'm going from less than minus 5. So I'm going to the left like that from minus 5. Okay. And from 9, I'm going on greater. I have round brackets everywhere. So I'm going to say that the correct answer should be this, the last one, from minus infinity to minus 5 and then 9 to positive infinity. That is indeed the correct answer. So get the next one. It says find the correct interval notation for the following compound inequality. Whenever you have compound inequalities, they can be broken up into two different inequalities. One is the one that I see on the left hand side of my inequality, and one is what I see on the right hand side. I'm going to solve each one. I bring 4x to this side, and I say that this becomes 7 minus 5. So 2. So x is less than 2 over 4, which is half. So x is less than half. So the answer could either be B or D. Okay, it's just that the signs are different a little. 4x is less than 15 minus 7. 4x is less than or equals to 8. X is less than or equals to 8 divided by 4. So x is less than or equals to 2. How did I end up with the same sign here? Let me just check. Okay, I've written it wrong. This is minus 4x. So this is, all of this is minus x minus x. So when I switch this, x goes on that side and 2 comes up here. I've shifted x and 2 on the opposite side. So x is greater than or equals to minus 2. And let me solve this again for you. Minus x is less than or equals to 2. So minus 2 comes here and x goes there. So x is greater than or equals to minus 2, but less than half. So D is the correct answer. Let's look at this next one. In the first three assessments, a student scores 8, 9.5, and 8.2. What must a student score on the fourth assessment to average at least 9? Okay, so I want an average of at least 9. So I'm going to say 8 plus 9.5 plus 8.2 plus x on the last test divided by 4. This is what the average is. Average is sum of numbers divided by number of numbers. So this should be at least 9. Okay, so I get 8 plus 9.5 plus 8.2, 25.7 plus x. 4 gets cross multiplied, so that gives me 36. So x is greater than or equals to 36 minus 25.7. X is greater than or equals to 10.3. Okay, what must a student score on the fourth assessment to average at least this? So at least 10.3. Okay, let's start the next session of 5 questions. Which of the following is the interval notation of the following sets? Now, whenever you are describing sets, this vertical line sort of acts like a colon, or so this is that x is given that x is between minus 6 and 7, okay, with inequality signs. So what is the interval notation? So I need a square bracket because minus 6 is included and 7 is not included, so therefore 7 has a round bracket to it. Okay, that's what I would mark. I'm looking for that answer. That is it. That is how you write it in intervals when you're involving brackets. Otherwise, you can write inequality signs and write the same thing. Okay, moving on to the next question now. It says what might be the value of k if 1 more than k is a positive integer and 4 more than k is a negative integer. Okay, 1 more than k is a positive integer, is greater than 0, and 4 more than k is a negative integer. So k should be greater than minus 1 and k should be less than minus 4. Okay, so I can't have both conditions satisfying simultaneously. Can I have that? No, okay. Since it is and I need to satisfy both conditions together. This looks very odd, so I'm going to go with no such value exists. Let's see if that is the correct answer. Yes, that is the correct answer. For the inequality below, which of the following must be true? So let's shuffle around a little and say that this becomes 10x plus 8x. 6 is less than or equals to 18x. 6 over 18 is less than or equals to x. So x is greater than or equals to 1/3. So 1/3 is included. So there's a square bracket on 1/3. It goes up to an undefined value, so infinity. So I'm going to say that, oh, I see two of them as correct answers. The answers are matching. I don't know if that's going to be correct or the other one is going to be correct. Let's see. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, which of the following is a set of inequalities for this? So minus 3 over 4y is greater than or equals to 5y minus 5 over 4. So I'm going to move things around and say that 5 over 4 can be moved here and 3y over 4 can be moved there. I don't need to take an LCM. I can use my calculator to calculate 5 over 5 plus 3 over 4, which gives me 5.75. This is 1.25, 5.75y. So 1.25 divided by my answer gives me, see if I can put that in, 5 over 23. Y is less than or equals to 5 over 23. So there's a square bracket on less than or equals to and then minus infinity. So that should be the correct answer. Yes, that is indeed the correct answer. It says bike rental corporation charges a flat rate of 2.5 plus $0.55 for each mile. Justin can only afford to pay $8 for a ride. That is, he has no more than $8. Which of the following inequality illustrates Justin's situation? So he cannot have the cost more than 8. So his cost has to be either less than or equals to 8. This is my cost function that I've created here. Okay, so this is my correct answer. Let's see if that matches what is in the answer key. Yes, that is the correct answer. Finishing the session, let's start the next one. So we are done with the easy questions here. We will have a new video for the medium questions. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.